What's up, life engineers and those who want to become the greatest humans possible? My name is Eckl and you're watching this because you want the best life. Life is so hard. I'm so stressed out. There's so much work I gotta do and I don't know what I should do in general. I mean, I'm doing this job or I'm planning to do that or I'm going to study this, but I don't really know where all of this is going to or where this will lead me, and I feel like I lack direction in life. I don't even really know what I want to do here. It's so difficult to just figure it out, and I don't know, I just kind of feel lost, and I don't have any control over it. Life is just happening to me and it all sucks. Versus, oh my gosh, man, I don't know about you, but I am looking forward to this amazing event, this bungee jump I'm going to do, man. This is going to be crazy. I mean, I'm so scared, but it's going to be so much fun. It's crazy. And also, I don't know, I haven't seen you there, but very last week on this party, I mean, it was great. There were all these amazing people and we just having amazing fun, and it was just great. And also, I don't know, but I'm just seeing so much opportunity everywhere. I want to do so many things. I really struggle to get them all into my plan, to my schedule, because it's just so amazing. The biggest problem I actually have is to decide what I want to do. Life is so great. I mean, can you even imagine that we are alive? I don't know. To me, life is a gift. Life is wonderful. It's amazing, and I'm so glad that I am alive. Do you know one or the other kind of people that I just played? Of course, it's not like there is that strong of a black and white thing, and most people are in between. But isn't it crazy how there are so different perspectives of this life? You see, it's getting obvious, right? You can always focus on what you don't have. You can focus on what's not working out. You can feel like a victim and all of this. Or you're saying, oh my gosh, and you're saying all these blessings of life welcome in your life. And then you're just seeing how beautiful it actually is. There are people who see life as something that's hard, that's happening to them, and others who see life as a blessing and something they have control over, and something that gives them joy and fun and happiness and fulfillment and excitement and all of this wonderful stuff. And of course, these kind of people are so much happier. They're having such an amazing life, not necessarily because of what happens to them and what's happening in the outer world, just because of how they think, how they perceive life, just how they live within this reality. And my question is, where would you see yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is this super destructive kind of thinking, and on the other hand, this abundance mindset, simply just you see everything that's so wonderful and you're just so passionate about life? Where are you from 1 to 10? You're below 4, below 5, below 6? You really want to change your mindset. And if you're higher, great. I don't know, I can only speak for myself. I don't know where you are, but isn't it wonderful? So I personally, if I wouldn't be passionate about life, I wouldn't have this channel. And if I wouldn't be passionate about life, I wouldn't live life the way I live it. Because what I do is I simply see life as itself, and I'm trying to master it as well as trying to master myself. Because I feel like this is the only thing we can do, or we can do many things, but this is the one thing that it eventually all comes down to. So We are here in this reality and we're getting to play this game. This is it. That is probably something we can't change. But, you know, you can, have you ever been pushed to play a board game, for example, with your family or with your friends, or a computer game or whatever, and you didn't want to play it? Have you ever been in this situation and you're just like, yeah, this is a kind of stupid game. Oh my gosh, you lost, let's say if you're playing Monopoly, you lost $1,000. It doesn't really matter. Oh, you want my house? Here, you can have it. You know, where you're really just in this, oh, I don't give a fuck, everything sucks, I don't want to do this. And it's the same with life. And if you're in this thinking patterns, of course you're not having fun. The person who's sitting like this at the table is not enjoying the game, while someone else who is getting to play his favorite game, he is so passionate about it, he loves it, and he's having an amazing time. And what is our goal in life? Our only goal is to have the best life possible, to have the greatest experience we can possibly have of this life. And therefore, it's super important that we start to love life. Start to love this game of life. Like, basically you even have no choice, but you have the choice how you perceive it, how you deal with it. And this is not only something you have to fight your way through. It's not a skill you learn or something. It's a kind of skill, but it's nothing like you have to willpower your way through this process until you eventually get there. No, it's way more about realizing. I mean, don't you realize how amazing this opportunity is to have the freedom to do whatever we want? Isn't it amazing that we can decide what we do? And I know that, I personally believe in determinism, but let's leave this out. It definitely feels as though we can make our decisions. And if we can make our decisions, how amazing is that? That we don't only have to live a life that's already clear. It might already be clear from a meta perspective, and if we get into philosophy and all that, but to us, it feels like a game, and it feels like we have the complete control over. And in fact, we probably have. So, isn't it amazing? I mean, just this one point that we get to choose. We're not only getting to watch a movie. No, we can make the choice for the character. Do you realize how great this is? I don't know, but if you just get it, this is everything you could ever ask for. And then we are living in this era. We're living in this era. Do you know what this means, combined with the power of choice? It's not only that we can do whatever we want. No, look around yourself. What all the things that have already been built just so you can live the best life. I mean, I don't mean this freaking pool. Like, who the hell cares about the freaking pool? Yeah, it's amazing and it's nice to spend your time out here, but this is not necessarily what's getting you a great life. It might be a small part of it, but who gives a fuck? What I'm talking about is stuff like the things that the people who thought about exactly the same questions about life and your psychology and all that, where there has so much been already answered, or there are so many possible solutions to it. You only have to look it up in the books. Do you know how much of a gift that is? That they have already thought about all of this stuff? This is crazy. And not using it would be just completely wasted. It would be completely wasted. It's amazing potential. And this fact that there are thousands of years of work of the greatest humans that have ever lived, that you have free access to. Do you get this? This is amazing. And not only that, we are now over the last decades, the internet came. Do you know how big of an opportunity the internet is in terms of your personal development? it kind of stretches and all that, but you gotta master yourself. But if you master yourself, if you know what you want, it's crazy. All the possibilities you can take so many. Just this video, the fact that you can watch this video, it's crazy. I can simply give you an experience or an insight or whatever, an idea I have that I find valuable for my life that I can give you now. And I just give it to you through this camera into your computer or phone, and you just get it. And we have never ever seen in life. We have never met. I recorded this maybe 1 hour ago, maybe 1 day ago, maybe 1 week ago, a month, or even 10 years ago. This is crazy. I don't know. And if you realize how much has already been done in order for you, that you can then develop yourself to your greatest extent, I don't know. But I personally can't help but be passionate about life. Because if you then take all of these things together, it's just becoming a wonderful game of mastery. Because it's not only that, it's just combine these two things. You have the choice and the power to do and change everything you want. And there is so much already there that you can use for this process. And if you combine these things, how can you not want to live the best life? How can one not want to become the greatest human he can possibly be? For me, it's really like a craft. My body, bodybuilding, for example, many people see this as an art, and I somehow agree with that. But bodybuilding, just as an example, I do not feel like bodybuilding is like the optimal thing you should do with your body, because it's only about the appearance and not necessarily your body itself. But for me, it's really in a similar way, but I'm not going onto the muscle volume. For me, it's all about the health, about the strength, about the power, about the performance. For my body, for example, I really just want to be as healthy as possible. And, you can stress out. If you then, don't fall into the trap of being like, oh my God, life is so great, I gotta make it the greatest I can possibly live, and then I do it, and then oh, I want to get healthy, and then I look it up on all these articles, and then so much information, and I don't know what vitamins are, and I don't know what that is, and it's so complex, and different language, and I don't know, and then you're stressed out because life is so complex, and you feel like you don't live to your fullest potential. This is not the best approach. The best approach is to be grateful for all this, for your power of choice and all the things that's already there, and then see it as a game that you enjoy playing. If I'm reading something about how to improve my diet, I'm not devastated. I'm not, oh my gosh, I guess all these things I'm currently eating, they're bad, I gotta figure it out. No, I'm just like, hey, I'm already 18 years old. I'm so blessed to live this long. And now, because I love this life and I want to live even further and more healthy, I'm going to see how can I make these tweaks. This is what life engineering is about. That you're making these tweaks. Life engineering is a craft. Life engineering is an art. It's about looking at your life and seeing where can I make these twists to live the best life I can possibly live, to become the greatest human I can possibly be. And if you see life engineering as your art, if you start considering yourself as a life engineer, then when it's really happening, because you are simply following your passion in improving your life as good as possible. And if that is not such a wonderful feeling, you get so much satisfaction just from this process, from every day looking at your life and being like, wow, I can improve this, I can improve that, that's getting better, you're looking better, wow, 2 months ago I was doing this that way, I'm not doing it that way, this is great, my relationships improve, I'm feeling a deeper connection with my family. I mean, I could even cry about this, I could cry because life is so amazing. I hope you're with me on this path, because life is a true gift. And even if it can be sometimes hard, if you would play a computer game and it would always be easy, would you enjoy it? You might enjoy it for an hour or two, but eventually it will get boring. If there was not a constant struggle, how wouldn't it be great if you overcome these? And the greater your obstacles, the greater the satisfactions once you reach them. And if you also take them into your perspective and realize that they're actually a possibility to enrich your life, then you have the complete and probably not the complete, I don't know, but you have a wonderful mindset to act in this life and to make it the best life you can possibly live. So therefore, thank you so much for watching, and now make your life and yourself your masterpiece.